Okay, so I'm a mid-size queen.
This is a perfect mid-size office look under $100.
This is my biggest pet peeve of being a mid-size gal.
If you're looking for mid-size fashion inspo, be sure to like and follow along.
In just the last couple of years, the term mid-size has become a hot topic on TikTok.
Here are a few of my favorite mid-size SUVs.
And no, it doesn't refer to the size of your car.
Okay, mid-size curvy queens.
I feel really proud that I was one of the very first people to be using it, and have a lot of women and just people in the community feel represented and heard.
With billions of views on the hashtag mid-size fashion, the TikTok trend has created space for influencers like Olivia Tierney to provide fashion advice for a body type that's often overlooked.
If you don't feel represented on the plus size community, if you don't feel represented in the sort of the straight size community, chances are you are somewhere in the middle.
For decades, straight size clothing lines have commonly ended with a size 12. Efforts around size inclusion have largely highlighted women's plus sizes, which typically start at a size 18. But that often leaves out a huge percentage of American women who fall in the middle.
I really didn't see my size represented, so I wanted to be that person for people. And it really did kind of strike a chord with people. A couple times a month, I'll put up an outfit and it sells out. And it usually sells out in the exact sizing that we're talking about. Large, extra large, double XL, those sizes just go immediately.
According to a 2016 study, the average size of an American woman falls between a 16 and an 18. But since the inception of the modern fashion industry in the 19th century, the vast majority of clothing has been designed on models from size 0 to size 4.
Retailers and fashion designers still want young, and they want very thin, because this is their standard of beauty ideal, which is unrealistic. This is my image for my brand, and therefore I will only sell to those people that fit that image.
And that's where Tierny comes in. She tries on clothing for her mid-sized followers, showing them how they fit. The interest in her content is so high that this is now her full-time job.
I hope to be the person that can showcase, if you're shopping at this store, here are my measurements, and here's the size I am here, just to give people a little bit of an easier way to shop. Use my successes or failures as an example to help guide their way.
Looking at a brand's marketing, you might feel a bit of a disconnect. Looking at an influencer that resembles your body type, shares a similar size, seeing how the outfit looks put together, how the item is styled, it really is helping create connections that are lost when you're just shopping online. I think brands and retailers are struggling to catch up. Brands and retailers that really navigate it successfully are winning this consumer.
And brands willing to win over mid-sized consumers could fill a profitable gap in the market.
So if we define the mid-size market as sizes 12 to 16, we actually see that that makes up over $65 billion in volume. That's about half of the women's total apparel market.
We shouldn't relegate it to a separate section of the store, and we shouldn't relegate everything online. You want to sell to the masses, then you're going to have to adapt your business strategy to be inclusive of the sizing, because everyone has the right to be fashionable.
So here you go. This is me.